I had the pleasure of working with ACAD and the School of Communication and Design on this great project, which we call Statement. Statement actually began with a brainstorm within our own marketing team in Investor Services, where we had this project that we were putting out called ATB Investor Connect. We wanted to generate some more excitement around going digital and becoming paperless. We thought, we've got all this leftover statement paper, just blank paper that's used for customer statements. Then we decided to approach ACAD and see, what could you do with tens of thousands of sheets of paper?
I'm one of the 4 instructors that were involved with this project with the School of Communication Design, which is our school within ACAD. And it was a really exciting opportunity for them to explore a unique challenge. They're building on a lot of the fundamental design principles that they learn in first year. So it's exaggeration, simplification, they're getting introduced to target audience and brand voice. So when ATB came to us, it was a great opportunity for them to be able to communicate with an actual client and solve a real world problem. The final project in communication design involves exploring a medium that not a lot of them have had the opportunity to look at, which is folded paper and sculpting with paper. Formerly, it used to be that they would do an animal sculpture based on the animal logo that they were exploring for their corporate design.
We started the beginning of the term thinking, oh my goodness, what animal am I going to do? But then the teachers presented, we have something a little different lined up for this year. And when I heard that we were partnering with another company based in Alberta, I was super excited because you get a lot more out of it than just making an animal.
It was nice because it wasn't just an animal. It was a larger concept.
You could tackle it how you wanted to.
And I felt it was a lot more real world than the animal project. So That's really exciting.
Going into VCD, the animal project is kind of like this big daunting task.
Yes, 80 hours kind of project.
So hearing that there was a change and that we got to kind of work with like an actual client, it definitely made things more interesting.
This was in some ways more challenging because they couldn't just do something that they were personally invested in or that was based primarily on what they like. They had a real creative brief by a client that had a problem that they had to solve. So conceptually, it was a great opportunity for them to explore what it's like to work with a client and solve their problem.
Basically what they asked for was a statement to go off of, something to build the sculpture around to kind of embody it. So our statement was along the lines of
we associate paper with the mundane, but imagine
if we
could reconstruct, right? Is that
reconstruct it into something wild.
We discussed it the first week of class and what was going to be the best idea and how we were going to go from a flat 2D idea to sculpture 3D, which we don't usually work in this medium. So it was really interesting. How many different trees did we do to come up with the tree that we did? It was quite a few varieties of trees and just sort of experimenting and trial and error quite a bit to get to this stage.
One of the main themes that you'll see when you come down to the gallery is encouraging people to go paperless and to look at digital options. So a lot of the students were able to kind of look at this and look at it from an environmental standpoint, things like that. Also from a convenience standpoint, just the simplicity of customers being able to go online and look up the information instead of waiting for the mail to come, waiting for the tax slip to come.
Paperless is incredibly important because you're able to, when you go paperless, you're able to have everything at your fingertips. It's right there. You don't need to wait in the mail. You don't need to have this extra waste. And by saving money on not having to print all of these paper things, they're able to put the money towards something that's going to benefit everyone and benefit the environment.
I know if there's anyone like me, they have like a stack of papers in their house that just kind of migrates from one place to another. So definitely I love the new technology, where we're going, how easier it is to communicate, especially if you don't like going out. So if you have a pile of paper, make a sculpture instead out of it.
I think it's important to be eco-friendly and conscious about the environment. And I think it's a great sort of turn for ATB, and
but also going paperless is also more accessible in a way because everybody has a phone, everybody has access to like internet. So.
We were really excited by how finessed the final pieces were, how far they pushed themselves to solve the problem beyond the obvious solution. When we gave them ATB's branding voice, gave them the challenge of we're listening. I think it's exciting to see how ATB nurtures and enhances and supports young entrepreneurs.
Encourage everybody to come down to Stephen Avenue branch and read some of the stories and things here in the gallery and take a look at some of the artwork.
I'll be excited to hear what they think of the executions, how these young people perceive the world around them, the ever-changing space going from paper to digital, but also the tactileness of using design to create art forms.
We're really grateful for the partnership that we had with ACAD and the amazing work that the students have done here. I think all Albertans should be looking out for these talented students in the future and engaging them in different projects.
It was a memorable couple of weeks, and really glad we got the opportunity to work on something like this.
I definitely want to thank ATB for making those first steps. It sounds cheesy. I know it sounds cheesy, but it's true because it is such an important thing. I know we're focused on worldwide and all of that, but like we have communities who are willing to help each other out. So I think that's really special.